Hello, hello, hello. Uh, you have to do it again. Is your sound out?
No, can't you hear me?
Oh, oh, I can hear you. Was you saying something first?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, my bad. I thought she was mouthing stuff to me. I'm like, I can't hear what she's saying. That's why I said hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, I wasn't. But anyway, hey, that's how we get down on this show. Hello and welcome on to Marvelous Monday. Um, Welcome to our podcast. Let's talk about it. On this channel, we talk about a little bit of everything: relationships, marriage, divorce, childhood trauma, a little bit of politics, maybe some religion, but whatever it is, no topic is off the table. So we just like to touch on all types of subjects. Primarily, my favorite. I don't know about you, Almond Joy, but my favorite is this online dating. I am your host, Samantha, and I have my co-host right here, riding shotgun, Almond Joy.
Hello, hello, hello.
All righty. Thank you very much. Kind of silent over there, girl. I need for you to speak up a little bit so people can hear you. Let the people know you there. Anyway, if this is your first time stopping by this podcast, welcome. We like to invite you to subscribe to our channel. And with that being said, make sure you also hit the notification bell so when we put out new podcasts or videos, you get notified. That's the only way you're going to know that we put a video out, by hitting the notification bell. Also, we ask, in order to help this channel grow and get out there into the mainstream YouTube algorithm, give the videos a thumbs up. It's free, it doesn't cost you a dime, to participate in that way. See, me, what I normally do, if I go and I look at somebody's video, that's just automatic. First thing I do, I give them a thumbs up. And then if I get through the content and I don't like it, excuse me, I change it and I give them, a thumbs down. Excuse me for a second. But we know you're going to like our content. So we look forward to the thumbs up. And we also ask that you share our videos. Hit the share button, get us out there. And we also, last but not least, we encourage you to comment in the comment section. Comments are always welcome. We definitely read them and respond. So, without further ado, we did a video before, not long ago, and we were talking about these men on these online dating sites. So, I am back with an update. Excuse me. I'm back with an update on one of these clowns. Um, if you're a man and you watch this, if you're not a clown, then you shouldn't get offended. If you're a clown, and you have bitch blood, then I guess then you'll probably get offended. So anyway, this person has B blood, and the reason why I say that. Now I met him about 2 weeks ago on Facebook, Facebook dating app. Now our initial conversation was great. He was respectful, which is something I always look for if I'm conversating with a person. He didn't offer to send me any pictures of his package. He didn't talk about the size of his package and all that other nonsense. So the conversation was good. It flowed easy. And so then it got kind of choppy. So here's the deal. We were on the phone for about 30 minutes. He was driving on his way home from work. He said he would call me when he got home. I told him I said, well, I understand you just getting off of work, and so it's kind of later in the evening. It's fine. We can just talk tomorrow. He says, oh, no, no. I at least want to call and, tell you good night or something like that. So I thought, oh, okay. Well, guess what? That never came. So several days went by, and then he pops back in. Now, I can't remember detail for detail, but anyway, he was one of those guys who are inconsistent, absolutely not serious about dating. Because me, I'm dating, I'm intentional dating. Is this going somewhere? Because I don't have time to be playing games. And so he would, I think we set up, yeah, we were supposed to meet on a Sunday. He was going to drive down from wherever he lived out to a friend's house, which was about 30 minutes from where I live. Set a time and everything. Well, that time came and went. And eventually I called him. Or no, I sent a text first. He texts back, hey, I'm still at such and such. We're at his friend's house. So I thought, okay. So, ladies, number one, don't let these men play with you. Your time is precious and valuable. If they are not respecting your time early on, they're not going to respect you or your time later on down the line. So at this point, just too much has already transpired for us to just be meeting one another. So I kind of knew, nah, he's not it. He playing games, and he would have like excuses. He would tell me, excuse me. For instance, I asked him, "Where do you work?" Now I know I never asked him that question, right? He tells me, well, I already told you that, but I work at XYZ. And I said, hold on, no, you didn't tell me that because, first of all, I never asked you where you worked. So I think he had me confused with some other lady or ladies he must have been communicating with. Because another instance, he asked me for a picture. And I said, well, I don't give out pictures. You got all the pictures you need of me on the profile. He said, but yeah, but every other man can see those too. He said, I sent you a picture of me. And I said, you ain't sent me no picture. I haven't even asked you for a picture. And so anyway, he just kind of glazed over it. So just little stuff like that. It's too early in the game for you to be getting caught in lies, or for you to be being mixed up or confused with who it is you are communicating with. So back to us meeting on Sunday. And so, it was football season. So um eventually I just said, okay, I'm just gonna play around with him. Um, thanks to the advice of Almond Joy. And I said, okay, well, all right, well, what time you want to meet? So he gives some random time. No, he said 6:30. Yeah. And at this time it was already about 5:50. So I thought, well, that's right around the corner. I'd have to be getting ready to head out now. And I asked, where are we gonna meet? He just said some random freeway, and just like no specific place. So again, all of that was red flag business. So I eventually, I think, texted him back and said, "Hey, that's a bit later than I've anticipated. I thought we were gonna meet earlier. So just to finish enjoying your evening, and we'll talk some other time." And I think he may have called like the next day. Needless to say, he was a total waste of time. Now, one of the last, oh, he had the nerves to get offended. He just texted me out of the blue. He's like, "Oh, I see you have a Google phone, Google voicemail or something like that." And I said, "Yeah, what's the problem with that?" And he never responded. And so then, just to pull his leg again, I said, "Well, hey, how about we do um, video chat?" Never responded. This was on a Friday. He never responded. Now, to back the story up a little bit more, to make up for him missing the day we were supposed to meet the day he was at the football at his friend's house watching football. We were supposed to meet up last Sunday. So we made those arrangements like that Tuesday. And so I didn't really hear from him all that week, except for the little exchange on Friday. So I'm kind of with I'm enjoy. I'm enjoy saying he probably ghosting you so he don't have to take you out on Sunday. And I said, well, I guess. So he never responded when with me asking him what's wrong with the Google phone number, and let's video chat. So fast forward, so the whole weekend has gone by now. I didn't hear from him. I thought he blocked me or something. I thought he was so offended about the Google Voice that he blocked me. But lo and behold, today, Monday, guess who's ringing my phone? I was too through. So initially I didn't answer, called him back. Only because I guess I just felt like hearing some lies, I guess. But at this point, some of these guys, they're like experiments to me, so I can come back and give you guys some stories. So he called, he act like nothing. Oh, how you doing? I'm like, I'm well, I'm fine. How you doing? He's like, oh, I'm all good, I'm all right. So he had an issue before he told me it was a spider bite on his leg, or he thought it was a spider bite. Okay, so let's put that to the side. And so anyway, talking to him, how's your leg? How are you doing? And then he's a guy that's, I mean, he was talking over me because I asked him what happened. I said, well, I asked you if you want to do a video chat Friday. I said you never responded. I was like, what happened? You just kind of fell off. So first he says, I don't know. That was Friday. I don't really remember. I'm like, huh. Today is only Monday. And I was like, oh, okay. You don't really remember. But then as the conversation went on, he switched up and said, Friday. No, I called you a couple of times and you didn't answer. And then you finally responded like 4 hours later. And I said, okay, I don't care if it was 2 hours later, 4 hours later. You see that I responded. You didn't think to say okay. I said, and then we made arrangements that we were going to meet Sunday. I said, so you just chose not to say anything. He was like, well, I just had a lot go on. Saturday, you already know my son plays football. Now his son plays college football, not Pop Warner, where you there all day. Okay. I said, yeah. I said, so what time was your son's game? He's like, well, we had the tailgate at 5 o'clock and the game is at about 7. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna argue and go back and forth with this guy. And he said, then I had some unexpected guests come in from out of town. I had about 20 people at my house on Sunday. So I'm thinking, wow. So you had 20 unexpected guests just show up at your house on Sunday. I said it don't take but about 2 seconds to send somebody a text. Of course, he don't want to hear that. He glazed all right on over that. So at this point, my brain was boiling. He was just on my last nerve, trying to gaslight me, trying to turn the situation around on me with that whole, well, I called you Friday and you waited 4 hours to respond. Just like, okay, so that's Fridays, and then we have Saturday, and then we have Sunday, and then you pop up out the woodwork on Monday, like everything is everything. I mean, am I crazy?
Judge Mathis, see, like that's some like crackhead tendencies to me.
Yeah, okay.
You know how Judge Mathis be saying that?
Yes.
Like, I don't know what happened Friday. I don't know.
Right. I was just like, you. How old are you again? So that's when I say you got bitch blood. I just can't do it. So I was just tired of the excuses. I was tired of the gaslighting. I was tired of how he kept cutting me off. Oh, because when I was trying to ask, well, what happened to Friday? You never responded. Well, you have me here now. We're talking now. Like, excuse you. You don't just dismiss me. If I'm asking you a question, I expect the answer. So he was just total clown. So I was like, oh, my mom's calling in, so I'm gonna have to get back with you later. He kind of chuckled. He probably knew,
Right, at that
and
point, he knew his game was up.
yeah, and he knew I didn't want to be bothered with that no more. I was like this close from just hanging up in his face. That's how much he was getting on my nerves. I just want to say click, but I got off the phone. But right when I got off, I immediately oh. So okay, so just to be messing with him today to see if he was gonna respond to my text message, I said let at some point can we do the video chat? And he had responded and he had said yeah. So anyway, while we was on our conversation, he kept trying to click in. He's like, "That's me calling you." I'm like, "Calling me from where?" He's like, "So we can do video." I'm like, "I'm not ready to do video right now." I said, "Let's do a video," but I didn't say when, what time today. And so he kept calling me from some work phone or some other phone, and he called it again. He's like, "Do you see that number right there?" I was like, "Yeah, I see it." He's like, "Okay, that's me calling you from for the Google video." And I said, "Okay, duly noted." And so then he was like, I said, "Well, we'll do it later." And he said something smart. He's like, "Well, I'm already ready, so I guess whenever you figure like you can get ready." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And that's when I was like, "It's time to get off the phone." Oh, my mom's calling me, so I have to get back with you. I got off that phone and I blocked both of those phone numbers. No, thank you. So when you are dating these people, and if they not being consistent, you need to drop them like a hot potato because it's a waste of time. It's even a waste of time to just play games with them back
Right,
and forth,
right.
just for entertainment purposes.
Maintaining it because it lost its luster after that first Friday. It was like, okay, this is it. It's like it's not even. It wasn't even anything entertaining because he was just so far off that you couldn't even. You try to give people a second chance.
Yeah,
You don't want to just cut. What'd you say? Throw the back water out with the
throw
bath
the
water
baby
out.
out.
Bath water. Give him a second chance. Maybe he was busy, but then he
Right,
was talking about, oh, I don't remember. It's like what? Like
right.
what is that?
He had absolutely no answer, no lie. Oh, and back to the spider bite. When I was asking him how that was doing, he said it was shingles. He said, I no. He said, I told you it was shingles. I was like, you clearly must be talking to some other lady because no, I'm not talking to nobody. I said, I didn't know anything about any shingles. Last I know, you said it was a spider bite. And when I found out that Tuesday that it was shingles, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that's he told somebody else he was talking to that. Just like he sent somebody else a picture, just like he sent somebody told somebody else where he worked.
exactly.
You got caught up in the loop of, oh shit, is the wrong person.
And this dummy
And he
still
probably
ain't figured it out.
and he probably went on a date with somebody on Sunday.
Okay. Like he gonna meet me at the corner gas station.
Right.
I was like, lady. So listen, don't waste your time playing with these guys. If they giving you the runaround early on, um, hit the delete button, hit the delete and block. If you're on the website, block them on the website. If you gave them your phone number, block them on your phone number. Because the only thing I'm gonna do is keep stringing you on. Because my thing is, okay, so we missed the first date. We've now missed the second date for no apparent reason. He should have been on the phone with me Friday, seeing where it is we're gonna meet on Sunday. But it don't make a difference because he talking about he had this unexpected guest pop up of 20 people.
And
You
even
know,
if he did, that was after 5. Sunday starts at 6, 7, 8 a.m. He could have called you early that morning and said, "Hey, look, don't look like it's gonna work out. We can reschedule for another time."
exactly. That's how you know they full of shit. And, they don't care. They playing games. I don't know. I can't begin to tell you what kind of game is being played because it makes absolutely no sense. Why do you want to be on my phone? Why are you texting me? Why are you calling me? What do you want? You're not really trying to meet up like you said you were.
And then, like you said too, it's like maybe he was trying to see how gullible you were gonna be, so then he can know how he could push you over if you were to pursue a relationship. Like, okay, she didn't say nothing about this. She let this slide. You start letting stuff slide,
Yes.
then they can judge the level of gullibility or naivety, if that's a word, how
Mhm.
naive you are on him just passing over. Oh, I'm talking to you now. Don't ask me no questions about why I didn't do this that day. Now we're talking. Like, anyway, don't anyway me, like,
Yeah.
that's not right.
So, I mean, when I say it was so rude, was rude. And hey, I don't deserve that kind of treatment. I don't know you from the man in the moon.
Right,
And
want to come to your house.
but want to come sit on my balcony and enjoy some wine. Ninja, please. I don't even think so. So yeah, so that's the story of part two about this online dating stuff. Now, don't give up hope because I'm hey, that one person is out there. Like my philosophy is all I need is one. We get into a habit of saying ain't no good men out there. I don't believe that to be true. We just got to go through a lot of frogs before we get to that one.
And just because you're going through the frogs don't mean you have to kiss them.
You ain't got to kiss all of them. You can
You
tell
know what the
them
saying is you got to kiss a lot of frogs. You
right.
don't necessarily have to kiss them.
No, you can tell them to kiss your patootie booty.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because they're not worth it. So anyway, so have your antennas up, have your discernment sharpened. First sign of the first red flag. Don't give it another chance. First sign of the first red flag.
Follow your intuition. Because you know what I'm saying, you can feel people's energy. And if your
Mm-hmm.
intuition is telling you, run, Forrest, run. please,
Yeah,
please, just let it go. Let it go.
let it go and run like nobody's business. So anyway, needless to say, like I said, blocked him. I don't have time for the games. You are not about to be playing with me. You ain't finna play in my face. That's just not happening. If you're not gonna have respect, if you're not gonna make me happy when I hear from you or when I talk to you, if you causing me stress, oh no,
And if you're not interested, just say you're not interested.
right. It's all
But
this calling every.
if he wasn't interested and he juggling three or four people, you know what I'm saying? If you can't handle juggling three or four people, then don't.
Then don't do it. You're just wasting people's time. So anyway, I hope you guys got some good tips out of that. Don't let them play with you. You ain't desperate. That's what you need to let them know. You are not desperate. You will continue to wait on Mr. Right, and Mr. Right will be on his way. Now, don't forget, give this video a thumbs up, share the video, comment down in the comment section. We hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'm enjoying. Do you have anything to say as we get ready to get out of here?
And also, if you want to, can't they like request to be a part of the next podcast or something
Of
like
our
that?
podcast. Yeah, if you want to come on and you want to be a part of our podcast, the email is in the description area. So send us an email. We would love to have you come aboard and share any stories you have. We're open to suggestions. So we get email suggestions on topics. So email us with any suggestions that you have. And yeah, we would love to bring you on board and let's talk about it. Okay. All right. Thank you for reminding me about that. Well, we are out of here and we will see you guys in our next podcast. All right. Bye bye.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Marvelous
Yeah.
Monday.
Marvelous Monday.